Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to be giving you guys an updated paintball setup video because from the last time I made a video like this, which was back in October, I've gotten a lot of new paintball gear. And all this gear that you see here, it's all paid for by me. So just clear that up. But I know some of you guys out there might have a few questions, such as why don't I just get a real gun, or why do I spend all this money on paintball? Well, paintball is one of my hobbies. It's a hobby that I love. It's a sport that I love. The reason being is because I get to go out, have a good time, shoot at people, they shoot back, and get a lot of good exercise as well. Because the paintball fields I go to, it's called Skirmish USA, and it's over 750 plus acres. Just to give you guys a little idea of what that is, from here, yep, that's the check-in. From here to here is a quarter mile. So just imagine going from here to here, because this is like the picnic area. R&R area, just to relax, chill out, eat some food and shit before you go back in. And just imagine going from here to here to here to here to here to back to here, then to here again, then to here, then to here. You know, you get a lot of exercise. This is all in the woods, by the way. But that doesn't mean that, you know, there aren't any structures. They have castles, cities, and stuff like that. So that way you can attack and defend. Lots of close quarter scenarios and stuff like that. Structures everywhere. So you know, it's a lot of good exercise. But on to the paintball setup itself. I'm going to start with my marker, my main marker that is. This is a Project Salvo paintball marker, or paintball gun. And it doesn't look like, you know, when you pull it out of the box. I've made some upgrades, I've added some stuff to it. One of them being the sling right here. So that way I could carry it around. You know, not carry it, but like just hang it on my side and just have it at the ready in case. And another thing is the new stock that I put on it, a mag pull stock. This is a non-foldable stock, unlike the stock that comes with the paintball gun. As you can see, if you compare them, the one that's foldable is incredibly larger than the one that I have on right now. It takes off a few inches from the part that, you know, is the foldable piece. And that's good because that makes the weapon smaller, and it makes it better for CQB situations. I also added a new magazine. This one represents a 30-round magazine. This is not a mag-fed marker, by the way. I plan to get a mag-fed marker in the future, but for now I'm going to stick with my hopper-fed marker. And when you open it up, it can hold your Allen wrenches, your tools in there, so that way in case you need to open up the paintball marker, clean it, oil it, do whatever you got to do to maintain it, so that way it works in the best condition you can. It's a blowback marker, so that means it's bolt operated, and of course when you have your marker gassed up and you fire it, the bolt will pull back and keep pulling forward and back, and that gives us like some sort of recoil, which is cool. I like it. I also have a holographic sight. That is not a real holographic sight. I'm not going to spend $500-600 on a holographic sight for a paintball gun. It's a replica one. I also have a foregrip on the front. I have a new foregrip coming in, a Knight's Ornament foregrip. That's the one that the U.S. military currently uses. It looks better, and it's said to be more durable, which is the reason why I got it. I have rail covers on my Picatinny rails to not only protect the rails, but also to just make the gun look better. And also when I grip it, you know, it feels better to have rail covers on it. I also have a flashlight attachment. And I know some of you guys out there would ask about the flashlight attachment, but if you play Battlefield 3, you know that you use a flashlight attachment for one thing and one thing only, and that is to blind your opponent. And that works. That actually does work on the paintball field. If you enter an area where it's CQB, you blind your opponent. They can't see you. You can see them. They're going to be shooting at you like they're Stevie Wonder. They're going to be missing everywhere. You're going to hit your target, and you're going to prevail. So that's my paintball gun. The way it is fed paintballs is through the hopper. You got cyclone feed here. Kind of looks like a little smoke pipe, right? I don't know. That's the way it looks to me. But you got the cyclone feed here and the hopper here, and this is where you put the paintballs in, and where you store your paint is in a pod. I have 4 of these. This is just one of them. It holds 140 rounds, and you just, you know, when you need to fill it up, you see how it kind of matches, and that's the way it works. Gas. What do I use to gas up the paintball gun, or air? I use a compressed air tank. I don't use CO2. This is 3,000 psi, and I wear it on my vest. I don't have it on the gun like that, like you see sometimes on the paintball field. The way I get air from here to here is through this. a remote line. This end goes on top of the paintball tank like that, and then this end goes to the paintball gun part right here, the little attachment that I have there. All you gotta do is just pull back and put it on. There you go. And what I like about this one is that it has an on-off switch right here. So if I want to, you know, turn off the air, take it off, and, you know, put my gun down to make a mad dash for an objective, a flag, or maybe I need to get from one point to another to get sights on the field, I can do so. And then when I want to pick it up again and put it back on and gas it up, all I gotta do is plug it in, switch it on, and the air goes through again. So that's why I got this one. A great remote line for those of you guys looking for a remote line out there. Squeegees, also, you gotta keep your barrel of your gun clean, especially during the winter, stuff like that. You don't want any debris or paint in the barrel. If you get dirt and stuff, you could just use a squeegee, take off the barrel, clean it, and then, you know, put the barrel back on. I use this one that you see here more than this one because of the fact that this end goes through the paintball barrel, cleans all the debris, and then this end picks up the slack. With this one, you know, I use it sometimes, but I use the other one more. My sidearm, I use a Tippmann TIPX as my paintball pistol, my sidearm. And it's a pretty badass paintball pistol, I'm not going to lie. For those of you guys wondering, it is magazine fed. You see 2 magazines here. I have one in the gun, and I have one on my paintball vest over there. We'll get to that in a little bit. It's a great sidearm. It's a 7-round mag that it's fed in the pistol, and you got the safety switch here, and on the other side. And the way it works, the way it's gassed up, is not through a big tank like this. I use CO2 12-gram capsules like this, and you put it in right there, and then the barrel is right here. And the first time you squeeze the trigger, it's gonna puncture this CO2 tank. The second time you pull the trigger, it will start firing off paintballs, and it's pretty accurate. It's pretty damn good, and it also has a little bit of recoil to it as well, so it's a pretty badass feel. A holster for that. What do I use to holster my paintball pistol? I use a leg holster sometimes, or I'll use the holster on the back of my vest. On the other side, I have a nice Molly paintball pistol holster right there. It's not really, I bought it, it was a regular holster, but it does fit the Tippmann TIPX. I'll have it in the description box. It might be a little tight fit, and you might have to rip a little bit of it, but you'll get it in. I have it upside down, and the reason why I have it upside down is for easy access. And don't worry, it's secured. All I gotta do when I put it back in, click that, boom. Paintball pistol never ever falls out, no matter how much I run, jump. You know, I could freaking do cartwheels and jumping jacks, and the paintball pistol will stay in the holster. Another plus of this holster, it has a pocket for an extra mag. So if you need an extra mag, just pull that out. It's much easier to do it when not holding the camera, and you got an extra mag right there. So that is a huge plus for this holster, because a lot of holsters out there don't have an extra mag pouch. Why is this so? There we go. It's much easier to do when I'm not holding the camera. But I like the holster. It works well. I also have 2 magazine pouches on the side for the pistol magazine. I never keep an empty pistol magazine on me. I'll dump it in my pocket because I don't want to reach back there, pull a magazine out, and put it in my pistol and it'd be empty, because that'll just suck ass. Now, what should I go through next? Tools and stuff like right here. I always carry a pocket knife on me. Not for people. I don't use this on people. What I use this for is to open up boxes of paint, or you never know when you're going to need it. You're in the middle of the woods, you're running around, you might have a injury, such as a broken leg, or maybe, I don't know, a real bad cut or something like that. You're going to need to open up your clothing and attend to the wound or whatever it may be. It's always good to carry a pocket knife on you, but it's always also good to make sure it's secured, so, you know, just so that you don't hurt people. Also, freaking manuals, paper manuals. These are more important than people think. When you get a TV and stuff like that, alright, you can throw the manual away just like it's nothing. But with guns, paintball guns, wherever, you know, is important, you want to keep the manuals on you, because when all else fails, you might not get internet access out there on your phone, and you're going to need a paper manual to go by. So always keep a manual on you, or in the locker or whatever. I use this tool right here for my GoPro, mainly for this, a Phillips screwdriver right there, because the GoPro is secured into the NVG mount here with this, and this uses a Phillips screwdriver, so it's always good to do that. I carry these Allen wrenches for the paintball gun, just like you saw the Allen wrenches in the magazine. I always just carry extra ones on me for in case anybody needs it. This is a barrel plug. This is for safety reasons. It goes in the barrel of the paintball gun, and I keep it in there when I'm at the paintball fields. I don't keep it in there when I'm at home because I never have my guns gassed up at home. Communications, comms are important. You always want to keep communicated with your team, keep coordinated and stuff like that. I use a regular Motorola walkie-talkie. I don't use any headsets with it because I don't like those. If I need to access my walkie-talkie, I'll just pull it out the pocket. As for the gloves that I use shooting gloves, duty shooting gloves. These are really good. These are all weather, so you can use them in the winter, summer, whatever, and your hands will keep warm in the winter but won't get really sweaty in the summer. I used to have gloves that would go over a second pair of gloves, and it'll have like a rubber, kind of like rubber armor there, so that way if you get hit by a paintball at that spot right there on your knuckles, it won't hurt. But I took those off. Kind of ironic, the first day that I played without those, I got hit in my hand 3 times, in the knuckles and even once in the pinky, which sucked ass. But after that, I didn't get hit in the hand anymore, so I kind of just took that as like a welcome committee for not wearing armor on my hands. The vest that I use is a Rap 4 tactical vest. Very good vest, pretty pricey. It's like $119 if you buy it off rap4.com. Great vest though. The pods are held in the front. The tank is held in the back, along with my paintball holster. It has molly webbing on the back and on the sides, so that way you can customize it. The tank is sideways, and some people would think that that's not secure, that the tank is going to fall out if it's sideways, but if you put it in there the right way, it's not coming out, so you don't have to worry about it. Another thing I like about this, it has a pocket on the front. Keep CO2 grams in there, or CO2 capsules in there. Another pocket here, keep game app, phone, ID, credit cards, debit cards, all that type of happy horse shit in there. Also has a name patch right there for Velcro. Also has a patch or a pouch for the walkie-talkie, and this is where I keep the walkie-talkie. If I want to switch it from that side to this side, I can do so. So this vest is very customizable, which I like about it. And I also have a few extra pouches right here, water bottle pouch and an EMT pouch, but I don't use this for medical gear. I use this to put in like these tools. I use it to put in this manual, extra batteries for the GoPro, extra housing unit for the GoPro and shit like that. What else am I missing? Oh, a rag. I always keep a rag on me to wipe paint. I never wipe paint during a game, so don't worry about that. This is for like after the game and stuff like that, just to make sure it doesn't get on the face mask. A shema. I wear the shema around my neck. You guys may see like special forces in the military use this. My purpose for using this is for neck protection. Just in case they hit me in the neck, I don't feel it that much. The shema catches it. And also it looks good. Gotta look good for the ladies, you know. And you also, this helps protect the neck from irritation, from looking to the left and to the right a lot. You know, that way in case the vest straps on the top here don't irritate you. I just found that to be helpful throughout the games. My GoPro I use to record, of course. Got 2 extra batteries. 1 already in the GoPro, so that equals 3 batteries. So that's pretty much like 8-10 hours of battery life, which is definitely needed. So yeah, that's what I use to record. Extra housing unit and an NVG mount. Why do I need an NVG mount? My headgear setup. This is my headgear. Rap 4 Hawkeye paintball goggles, or paintball face mask with tinted lens, and Rap 4 training helmet with an NVG mount there. The reason why I bought this was for this. This is very secure. With my old helmet, I used to have to put the head strap for the GoPro on the helmet, and sometimes it'll slip off. This is a regular PSA GT or Pasket helmet. I think I said that right. PAS GT helmet. So sometimes the head strap will slip off, which is the reason why I switched to this one. And the GoPro is secured, and I think that this headgear setup right here looks pretty damn badass. I have some patches, America patch on the side, and Infidel patch on the other side. If you're Arabic or Muslim, please don't take offense to that. And I also have on the back, not sure if you can see that, but I do have a Punisher tab on the back. So that's my headgear setup. Socks. Always, always, very important, and listen to me when I say this, and please take my word for it, because the fields that I go to have creeks, they have mud during the summer, winter, when it rains, when it snows. Always, always keep your feet dry, whether it be from sweat, rain, puddles, whatever it may be. Make sure you wear a good pair of socks, and make sure you bring an extra pair of socks, and make sure if you're going to play woods ball, the shoes that you're wearing aren't shoes, that they're boots. I wear Bates boots. These are 8-inch zip-up boots, and they work well. What I do is I tuck the BDU pants inside the boots, so that way in case I do step in a puddle that comes above this part right here, which I do often, water won't seep in a lot, and if it does, only a little bit will get in there, and the debris that's in the water, such as dirt, twigs, leaves, whatever it may be, doesn't get in the boot. Rocks as well. That would be very uncomfortable if rocks got in there, slipped in, and now you're stepping on rocks every time you're making a movement. You're gonna have to take off your boot. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You just, to avoid the headache, just wear these type of boots and tuck the BDU pants in all the time. I keep my boots nice and shiny. You guys know that or see that, and the reason being is because I'm just a neat guy. No matter what, you know, if it's for paintball, I keep my boots clean. I even iron the BDU clothes that I wear. These aren't ironed right now. I still gotta iron them. They were just washed, so I gotta iron them. But I iron them to make them look good, because that's just the way I am. So extra socks. Always, please listen to me and just always keep an extra pair of socks on you. So that's all my gear. And when it's time to pack up all the gear and get ready for game or get ready for the day and stuff like that, where do I put all of it? I put it in this bag. This is a canvas bag. This is a military bag, and it's a damn good bag. I'm going to have this linked in the description box for you guys as well, in case you want to buy it to put all your gear in. All that you see there, all goes in to that bag. So I already have some stuff in here. A couple of pods, the other pods that I have are in there, and it all fits well. And at the end of when I'm all packed up and everything like that, this bag will weigh about 30, 40, maybe even 50 pounds with everything in there, depending on what I take. All the gear on my vest will weigh about 20 to 30 pounds. So that's an extra 20 to 30 pounds that I'm running around with, which some people don't like, but me personally, I like the extra weight. Gives me a better workout. And, you know, I'm able to run fast with all that gear. It really doesn't drag me down. And that's the way I am. Some people don't like wearing all that gear. Some people like staying stationary or whatever. But that's been my video showing you guys my paintball setup. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to click that like button. Take a few seconds to do so. Favorite this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested in paintball videos. Like I said, you can check out all the gear that I have in the description. I'll link you guys to everything that I bought as much as I can. There might be a few things missing. If there is, I apologize. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, peace.